Welcome to my room and to my bed. Tonight we're gonna have just like a super casual, relaxed video and kind of probably talk about some pretty deep stuff. So recently I've been seeing just like a lot of people posting about, their experience with Pokemon. It's been 20 years. We just celebrated the 20th anniversary yesterday on the 27th. Crazy that it's been around for this long. If you could have asked me, of course, when I was 6, I would have no clue what you're talking about. But when I first experienced it, if it would have lasted this long, and probably wouldn't have said yes. But I just kind of want to talk to you about like what Pokemon means to me and like my experience. I think I've like touched on this before, my experience with Pokemon, but I haven't really gone in depth with it and really like told you my story, my journey. It's been kind of crazy. I've been a tad obsessive, probably a little more than obsessive, but you get it. So, I even made notes. This is how serious it was. I just kind of wanted to talk with my start, and sorry, I have like a bazillion applications up, but, yeah. So, the beginning, I think the first time I was ever exposed to it is I remember watching the first episode in the morning before school. I think Kids to BB played it before I got on the bus in the morning, and that's like something I remember. I remember like getting dressed and watching it. But yeah, let's see. Oh, and then so like not only that, but I was literally so obsessed with this. I went by the name Ash. Like I refused it for the longest time. I refused to be called Ashley. Like it had to be Ash. I had this alarm clock. I'm pretty sure I'm not imagining this because I asked my mom about it and she like kind of confirmed it. But I remember having this alarm clock that was like Ash, and it would say like, "Wake up, time to go catch more Pokemon" or something. And I'm pretty sure it was a figure of Ash. But I was so obsessed, and we really didn't have much money, and so my mom, couldn't really get me a Pokemon T-shirt. But at the book fair, she'd given me money to buy this book, the official Pokemon handbook. It is mine, has my name on it. It's fallen apart, but there's my name. But my mom actually like scanned in this picture right here and used like the iron-on pages and actually ironed on that image into a shirt for me. And that's something I remember her doing and really just touching my heart. My mom has always been like really supportive of my crazy hobbies, my crazy obsessions throughout the years. She's been amazing. My mom is like a huge part of my life and a huge part of my like Pokemon experience. Without her, I don't think I would be like this loving of the franchise or, really anything at all. She's been the one to really like support me through it and to like keep like building this obsession. The next kind of thing I can remember, I'm trying to do this in like the timeline that it happened, and I'm pretty sure this was next. I remember like receiving the first movie. Actually, before that, you know what? I remember going to the mall with my cousin Josh, my older cousin. He's 5 or 6 years older than me. Maybe not even that. But I remember going to the card shop and actually picking out, I'm pretty sure it was like fossil cards, and he asked to see, the box because he wanted to pick out the boosters himself. But something I like really remember from like this time was I had gotten this like super cool holographic Raichu, like pretty cool. And my cousin, being the older cousin that he is and the tormentor that he was like, "Oh, you know what? I'll give you this cool holographic Ninetales." I was gonna say Raichu again. Holographic Ninetales for this ugly Raichu. And I was like, okay, because, I'm obsessed with Ninetales being a little girl and being like this cute, like cat fox looking Pokemon. My mom ended up making him trade me back, of course, after realizing that he, like, it was a rarer card. But, I also remember getting, like, the first movie. I remember opening up, the little VHS case and there being the limited edition promo card and watching that. And, yeah, so let's see. And I remember that, so, like, around kindergarten, I think really that was like the year, so that was like 99, so that was the year that I remember like the most things happening. It's like 99, 2000, like we would bring cards to school, and they had like banned them. Like teachers had started taking them up and like saying you can't bring your cards, you can't bring your Game Boys, you can't bring anything because it's like a distraction. And then I remember on the playground at recess, I was Ash, of course. And then my best friend, her name was, you don't need to know her name, but she would be Pikachu, and we'd like walk around and stuff. And then we had this guy chase us around. It was really funny. But it's just like funny to think about, you know, us being kids and like acting out like the show and stuff. I was always Ash, Ashley, Ash. Just kind of worked. And so yeah, like I remember too, let's see, with the cards, I think my experience too has been through the cards, the games, the TV show, like all of it. The next things I can kind of like remember with the cards, I remember me and my cousin would like, I had another cousin who was around my age, he's 2 years older than me. We would like play the cards a lot and trade, and I would like clean his room for him, and he would give me cards, and that's something I can like really remember. And he had the original Pokédex, and we'd like sit and make it, you know, tell us facts about the Pokemon. It was cool. We'd like play outside and like pretend Pokemon were real. We had like little acorns, we used those like balls and stuff. So game wise, I did play, you know, I played my older cousins red and blue games. So my first Pokemon was Squirtle, but my first game, my personal first game, was Gold. I remember getting Gold for my birthday. It was like the year after I had first gotten my Game Boy. So that had been Christmas. I got my Game Boy, and then that birthday, so April, I got Gold, and I still have it. I play the crap out of it. Like, I remember playing it a lot. And then I remember my mom got me Crystal, and I played that game even more. So this is my copy of Crystal. I have played this game so much. Like, I can remember sitting down. My aunt used to watch us. We used to go stay with her a lot. Like literally just sitting down in her apartment with my Game Boy Color, my green one, and just like playing it. You know, Chikorita was my starter all the way. And this game has like a lot of memories are logged into this game, a lot of like time spent just playing it and like loving it. But yeah, so then, you know, I played I didn't play Gen 3. I actually got out of it for a while. I kind of just, you know, gone through like a phase, a Yu-Gi-Oh phase. That's what it was. Let's all be real. There was that phase in our life when Pokemon wasn't as cool for the brief moment that Yu-Gi-Oh was out. Of course, I was obsessed. But then I came back. I remember Pokemon celebrating their 10th birthday. And then I really came back, I think, was Diamond and Pearl. I remember I had gotten my Game Boy. I was in junior high at the time, and I remember going and getting Diamond, pre-ordering it, because I was super obsessed with the DS at the time. Like, I had to have every game that came out, like every game. And when I heard they were releasing another Pokemon game, I was like, oh heck yes, I want that. And so I got Diamond. And in junior high, I made these two best friends, twins. Their names are important. But I spent a lot of time at their house, and they also, one had Diamond and one had Pearl. But literally, we played that game so much. We spent so much time in the underground and like just like running around. I even stayed after school with another friend of mine, and he and I would battle while we waited for, you know, our parents to pick us up. We'd tell them to come late, you know. We wanted to be the last ones picked up just so we could like sit there with our Game Boys and like play Pokemon. It's what we wanted. But yeah, and then also during that time when I was spending the time at their house, they had cable. I didn't have cable much in my childhood. Thank goodness it came on like in the morning on Kids WB, but they had cable. And so we'd watch like Diamond and Pearl was out, so it was like Dawn and them. And I remember us being obsessed with, oh my gosh, who was it? I think it was like Deoxys or something. No, Spiritomb. We were literally obsessed with Spiritomb. Like, we thought the thing was so weird and cool at the same time. But yeah, so like after that, you know, I started getting back into the cards. They really, like, because they also were collecting cards. They actually gave me my Lapras EX card, because Lapras is, like, my second favorite Pokemon, by the way. But, yeah, they gave me that, and just snowballed again. I played throughout high school, but then I had kind of stopped after Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And then I really picked up back in college. Actually, I think when Black and White came out, I was still in high school. But Black and White 2 came out when I was in college, and I really started playing a lot more then. It didn't help that the college, like, the people I went to college with were really into it. And then even when I moved back here, the guy I was dating, we would literally just sit in bed and play Pokemon all day. Like, that was a good time to us. But, like, literally, you know, it has been a huge part of my life. I even started making YouTube videos, and a couple of my videos have been about Pokemon. Not too many. I'm kind of trying to change that and shift, you know. I still like Magic, but Pokemon is still a huge part of my life. It, like, rests deeper in my heart. And, yeah, we're here to now with the timeline, and I'm still as crazy obsessed. I just went out yesterday and got my beautiful limited edition 3DS, so that's exciting. I even actually have it in the nifty old school Game Boy carrier. But yeah, like Pokemon, you know, I don't think I'd be the same person without Pokemon. It's like, I think that's what shaped my gaming. Like, it started out with the Nintendo, you know, with me spending hours logging into Crystal, logging into Gold, and, you know, playing the game. And through Nintendo and Pokemon, I've been able to grow as a gamer and really grow as a person and move on to, like, larger games like, you know, World of Warcraft, Unreal Tournament, stuff like that. But still at heart, you know, I'm still gonna play the Pokemon games. I get excited. I go to midnight releases for the games. I've gone to every midnight release since, I think, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, except for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think that's their names. Those are the only two newer games I haven't gotten, just I didn't have money at the time. But, yeah, it's, like, been an amazing journey, like, with the anime. I've, like, actually owned the first season, and I think all of the second season, so that's cool. But, you know, it's a big part of my life, and I just want to thank, you know, Pokemon and Nintendo for sharing this experience with me, because it has shaped me. It has, like, helped me grow, and, like, I got bullied a lot in school, and, like, it was something I could always, like, go back to, especially in elementary school. You know, I was the girl who had glasses and short hair, and, like, that really helped me with that, because I was able to go home, play my Game Boy, and be totally happy. I even brought my Game Boy to school a lot and played in class and got in trouble a couple times. But, yeah, like, happy birthday, Pokemon. I hope there's another 20 years of it, and I hope you guys, like, have had such amazing journeys, have experienced your own Pokemon journeys like I have. Like, I feel like I'm a trainer, and I've literally gone on my own journey at this point. Like, and I hope that Nintendo and Pokemon's been able to give you that experience as well, because it's been amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, if I had to relive my life, I wouldn't keep Pokemon in it, because literally I'm this person because of it. But yeah, super deep, kind of random. I'm really bad at staying on topic. But yeah, if y'all have any stories to tell or any awesome moments, you know, share it down in the comments, make a video. Too bad we can't make video responses anymore. I don't know why they ever got rid of that. But yeah, like, if you do make a video, link it down in the comments and just, like, let me know. So this has been fun from me and Pikachu, all my other awesome plushies. But yeah, so I hope y'all have a great day, night, whatever it is where y'all are. Peace, love, bye.